What is up, YouTube? YouTube-ity tube. Tube-ity tube, tube, YouTube, tube, the tube of you. Anyways, what is going on, you guys? Kamikazevondoom here with another weekly vendor reset. So before I start, go ahead, and if you enjoy this content, hit that like, subscribe for more videos. And let's get into this weekly vendor reset. This is for November 23rd to November 30th. This is going to be a very lengthy vendor reset because it is a fairly good vendor reset. But starting off, you are at Base of Ops, fast travel to the terminal, and talk to the special equipment vendor. Special equipment vendor is going to have quite a bit, actually. Starting off with this Liberator. Only has a gear score of 267, but obviously you're going to have to optimize it. But check out these talents. You have Responsive, Destructive, and Capable. I personally would roll off Capable for Deadly and keep it as is. Looks very nice, fully optimize it. It's a very good gun for both PvE and PvP. Right below it, the Pecan, another fairly good exotic this week. Rolled 274 and it already has Deadly on it. So roll off Commanding for what have you, Responsive, Vicious, Destructive if you're doing PvE, you know, whatever you want. Right below it, another one, Cassidy, 282 with Responsive and Capable. Roll off Capable and put on Deadly. It's pretty good exotic so far. Again, Centurion with Responsive. You could roll off Expert for whatever you want on a pistol. It's already a 273. Like, pretty rare to have, what's that, 4 or 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. You already have 4 exotics and we're only like 2 minutes into this video. But that's not it at the special equipment vendor. You keep going down. Go to this tactical pack. Has the talent Inventive, increases your skill power by 15% while at full health, and it has skill power as your major attribute, ammo capacity as your minor. And on top of that, it's already rolled electronics, 271 gear score. All you have to do is optimize it. You could try to re-roll the electronics for higher electronics to make the optimization station, you know, a little bit easier and quicker. But besides that, pretty much a god rolled inventive backpack, and it's right there at the special equipments vendor. So we're going to stay at the base of ops. We're just going to run up here. We're going to see one more vendor before we leave. Hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving weekend. I know this video is a couple days late, but due to that weekend and traveling, I'm sure everyone was busy as well. But right here, base of ops, go to your dark zone vendor, and he has, yeah, hell of a selection. It's a 265 stamina mod with 3157 health. Now, if you need a stamina mod with health and you're looking to get a little, you know, more tanky as the game progresses or declines, pick up this mod. It's a 265, it's 2 away from max, but that health roll is fairly high. So if you do need health and stamina, by all means, hit up the DZ vendor at the base of ops. Alright, next stop, we are going to go to Camp Clinton. Now I'm going to try to make this fairly quick. We're only going to go to 5 locations, and then at the end I will talk about the rest of the items you need to look for this week. Now we are in Camp Clinton, so there's going to be quite a few items at the special equipment vendor. So again, both special equipment vendors are delivering this week. First off, check out this AUG. It's a 276 roll. So fairly high. Might take, you know, maybe 3 optimizations to get it fully opt. But it has Responsive, vicious, and hurried. Now, if you're a fan of hurried, you could keep it as it is. Very, very good talents. Or you reroll hurried, put deadly on there, and you pretty much have a god rolled Og. Deadly, vicious, responsive. Very good pickup this week. However, you go down here. Next up is the refreshed mask. Now, to refresh your memory, pun intended, the talent refreshed, all healing is improved by 30% when you're in your last health segment. So a lot of people running Hexo builds will either choose the Tenacious or the Refreshed. So as you can see right here, I have equipped my Tenacious mask that I'm currently using on my Hexo build. All you would have to do is reroll the health on kill to critical hit chance, and that's a pretty good refresh mask to have. You reroll it maybe once or twice to get the firearms to 1272, and that is it. Don't touch it. Next, go on down to the rapid chest piece. It's a 274 gear score, fairly high. 1261 firearms, again, fairly high. Now, to recap on the talent, rapid, it decreases all cooldowns for your healing skills by 15%. Pretty big for a healer, or pretty big for someone that just likes to run a box with a self-heal. You know, whoever you are out there. If you like rapid, this is a good one to pick up. I personally would re-roll the all resistance for either skill haste, exotic damage resilience, or enemy armor damage. And that is your rapid. And finally, Camp Clinton. Go all the way down. The Omega Rifle Suppressor. Now, this isn't maxed out on headshot damage, but it is on crit damage and crit chance. So it's very hard to find an Omega Rifle Suppressor with all three of these attributes, let alone have 2 out of the 3 maxed out. So if you are looking for an Omega Rifle for your lightweight M4 or any other, assault rifle or sniper, I would definitely pick this up. It's just a little light on the headshot damage. I believe it goes up to 18 or 18.5. So it's about 1.5% off. However, the crit damage and crit chance are on it, and that's a pretty good suppressor to pick up. And that is it for Camp Clinton. Next stop, right here, Autumn's Hope. Now at Autumn's Hope, we're going to have a performance mod you're going to need to pick up. Alright, Autumn's Hope. Gear Vendor. Go down to the performance mod. This is a 2% pulse crit hit damage mod for all of you running crit builds and you want just a little bit more crit damage. Throw these mods on, pop on a conceal, or have someone roll a pulse, and have a good day. Pretty good pickup right there. That is Autumn's Hope. Next stop, we are going down to the Cavern. And the Cavern again, another mod. Alright, the Cavern. Run over here to the Gear Vendor. Scroll on down to the Performance mod. And this is a 5% Ballistic Shield Damage Resilience mod. These are the mods I run on my D3 build personally. I would highly recommend it. You can also go Shield Health or Shield Damage, however way you want to run your D3 build. But if you are looking for the damage resilience, right there at the Cavern, great pickup. And our final stop of the night is going to be at Madison's Stand. Alright, once you get to Madison's Stand, run down here to yet another Gear Vendor. and you guessed it, another mod. This one is actually an electronics with health. I remember the stamina with health at the DZ vendor at the base of ops, and here is a electronics mod with health at Madison's stand. So this is a 264 electronics, 3 away from max, but it is fairly high. The health is above 3200, which is pretty much amazing for prototype mods. It's really hard to find those. You can only get them at the vendors for the most part, unless you have, you know, the capability of re-rolling mods at the base. But this is at Madison stand. It is a electronics with health mod. Now the rest of them I'm just going to talk about, and I'll show you where to get them, but I'm not going to waste your time and fast travel to every single location. So here we go. We are going to start with the DZ checkpoint vendors. First one, East 31st, right here, DZ1 East. So at East 31st, you will find a vigorous chess piece. Now it is this vigorous chess piece right here. It will come with a gear score of 281, near max, armor score 1996, near max, firearms 1266, again near max, and the attributes health, all resistance, and ammo capacity. Again, I would re-roll the all resistance off, either put on their skill haste, enemy armor damage, or exotic damage resilience. And that is at East 31st, right here. Next stop would be West 34th, so kind of diagonal, DZ2 West. Now at West 34th, you will find a shoddy. And it is this shoddy, Black Market SASG, 272, fairly, you know, it's okay. Might take about 4 or 5 rolls on the optimization station to fully max it out. However, it does have competent, deadly, and destructive. So depending on how and what build you are running and how you want to use it, you could either re-roll competent off for responsive, or maybe unforgiving, or the same thing for destructive. Reroll that for either, responsive, unforgiving, vicious, what have you, fierce, all that jazz. But just remember, if you are going to keep that competent on there, you will need the 3832 electronics. And that is at West 34th. So right here, DZ2 West. Now that is all for the DZ checkpoint vendors that I would recommend. However, there are a couple spots in the Dark Zone. For example, right here at this safe room in DZ5. So how I would get here, fast travel to East 46th, and then basically, swerve. And basically just run up here to the to the safe room. So right here, East 46th, run through and go to the safe room. Now at the DZ5 safe room, they will have an extended mag, this one right here. It is 117 on the mag size, 3 on the crit chance, and 4 on the crit damage. Now let's see. So this is the one I currently use. So they're the same on the crit damage and crit chance. However, the one I have has a higher magazine size. But the 3% is only maybe a bullet, maybe 2. So it's really not a huge difference. So if you are looking for an extended mag that has crit chance and crit damage, for all you crit builds and crit lovers out there, definitely pick up that mag. It's at the DZ5 safe house. And your final stop, I would fast travel to Park Ave, enter the Dark Zone, and then run all the way to this safe room. This is DZ8. And the vendor there is selling a specialized backpack at DZ8. So this backpack is a 272 roll, fairly high. Armor's at 1292, fairly high. The firearms is a little low at 1137. However, it is already rolled crit damage and bleed resistance. So all you need to do is re-roll the firearms for either stamina or higher firearms. Get up to that 1272. Optimize it at the optimization station. Get the 9% on the crit damage. And put it on your Hexo build. Have a nice day. And that is going to be that, ladies and gentlemen. This is the current build I'm running right now in Skirmish and in the Dark Zone like a crazy person. So if you do see my videos on Facebook or my PvP montages, this would be the 1.8.3 Hexo I have been using. But this was the vendor reset for November 23 to November 30. My name's Kamikazevondoom, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.